Hi there. Today I would like to take a look at this 2020 Nissan Leaf SL Plus long range 62 kilowatt hour vehicle. A few weeks ago I did a range test on it, and throughout the range test I did have to do one recharge before we achieved our destination. So I'd like to redo that test again because I know that did skew the results somewhat. So let's do that one more time. Heading out to an air show today, so if you want to hang around to the end, I'll attach some air show videos as well. But for the first part of the video, we'll concentrate on the range of this vehicle that we're taking a look at today, and look at how many kilometers and miles we can get out of it, and how many kilowatt hours of battery capacity we have available in the battery. So let's head out. Come with me. Okay, so after our trip today, you can see we've traveled 306.9 kilometers. Our average economy was 161 watt hours per kilometer, and average speed 62 kilometers per hour. And it took us almost 5 hours to do that. And right now we are at 3% battery state of charge according to Nissan display. And we started out this morning at 100%. We're down to 3%. But let's also check our numbers here with Leaf Spy as usual. So just like last time, Leaf Spy does have a different number here for us. So it indicates that we're at 12% state of charge, whereas on the instrument cluster it says 3%. When we started out this morning, we were at 97.1% state of charge. Let's see what else we've got here. And our battery balancing is actually still pretty good, even though at this lower state of charge it's 15 to 18 millivolts, somewhere in there. So the battery is quite well balanced and in a nice shape there. So let's do some more battery math. Let's do the battery math first, just using what we can go with on the instrument cluster. And let's try and figure out what is our battery capacity. So according to this, we've gone 306.9 kilometers. Okay, 0.9. And we've used 161 watt hours per kilometer. So I'm going to multiply it by 161. So we've used 49.4 kilowatt hours today. And according to this display here, we've used 97% of the battery. So I'm going to divide that by 0.97. So that should give us the full battery capacity, which works out to about 51 kilowatt hours. But as we know with Leaf Spy, that's not correct, because we started out with 97.1. And now as I've been talking, it's gone down by 0.1. So I'm going to take that 97.1. I'm going to subtract the 11.9 that it's showing right now. So that means we've used 85.2% of the battery. Okay, so let's do that number again. So we've got that 306.9 times 0.161 equals this. And we were at 85.6. So I'm going to divide that by 0.856. So this estimates we have 57.7 kilowatt hours of total capacity in our battery. And as always, this does have a 62 kilowatt hour battery rated, but they don't ever allow you the full capacity of the battery, the top and bottom. There's a reserve capacity there. So this estimates, we have 57, almost 58 kilowatt hours, which is actually pretty similar to the numbers we were getting last time. So it's pretty consistent. And it's just some interesting numbers to calculate. It's good to take a look at this again, because on our last trip, what we did is we did add 5 kilowatt hours, as I mentioned. And this time we did not do any charging whatsoever in the middle of this trip. and this is the results we have at the moment. Okay, so if we look at the overall results, it's 57.7 kilowatt hours, which is pretty good for a 62 kilowatt hour battery, considering that they also do reserve space at the top and bottom. So it's actually quite similar to the last results we had on the other drive as well. It was around 58. So I would say the results are pretty much basically the same. So our additional charge that we took on the last one didn't really impact our results too much. So that's pretty good. And that's the highest capacity Nissan Leaf 2020 Leaf SL long range. It's called the Plus. Stay tuned for some of the scenes from the air show if you're interested in that. And if you found this video interesting or informative, I'd appreciate it if you can give me a thumbs up and consider subscribing for future videos. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great day.